Hi everybody, welcome to Creative Studio Loombicious. My name is Nancy and today we are going to make the Gerberian Shepsky, which is a beautiful dog, and I do believe it's a breed cross between a German Shepherd and a Husky. I think a Siberian Husky or something, and a German Shepherd. Yeah, I guess that's what this crossbreed is about, and it's a very beautiful dog. So I want to shout out to @live_hop_1. Thank you so much for requesting this breed, and I do believe you have this kind of dog yourself. So give him or her a lot of cuddles from me and enjoy this tutorial. Band count can be found in the description below this video. Subscribe to my channel by clicking this button here, or also check that in the description below this video. Thumbs up if you like this tutorial, and if you want to share anything with me or have questions or requests, post them below this video in the comments. Then I will try to reply as fast as I can. And well, I will see how many guys react and if you guys have any suggestions or anything. So let us start. And at live_hop_1, have fun watching this tutorial. We're going to start with the ears. The ear will be completely double looped, so I will start with that. So grab your main body color. I will use dark brown. This is a little bit off. This isn't dark brown. I think this is from a camo mix from Rainbow Loom. But I will use dark brown this time. You do have to mirror the ear, but I will show you how to make one and explain how you need to mirror it. So grab your single main body color bands and create single double loops, just like the way I am doing on my loom. I'm going to create the ears. So go down 4 times, and then start in the center, and also go down 4 times with single double loops. Then we're going to grab one and single double loop it diagonally. And then grab a single band and cap this peg off by wrapping this around 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that. Then grab a single brown band again, and we're going to wrap that around 3 times here. 2. This is very tight, but you can manage to wrap it around 3 times. This will be very tight. Another one, double looped only. This is single double looped, and another one here. This will be one ear. Grab your white bands now. We're going to do the inside of the ear. Grab a single white band, wrap that around 4 times, so have 4 loops on your hook, and slide it onto here. And replace. Next, grab 2 white bands, wrap them around 3 times around your hook, so you have 6 loops, and place them on the other double loop bands that are left. Do exactly the same thing on the bottom one or top one. So wrap that band around 3 times. And place them onto here. Try to place them in order. It will look a little bit better that way. I can't even get it around my hook. like this. Yay! And this will be one ear. Now, if you want to make the second ear, you need to mirror this. Do you really need to mirror it? I don't even think you really need to mirror it. But if you want to mirror it, just place it mirrored. So place 4 here and start above here, place 4 here and create a diagonally ear, diagonally bend like this. So it's not that hard. I will show you here on my design. This is how you need to place it on your loom. I circled which one I needed to show you guys, but because I already did this one. But this is how you need to put it on the loom. You can even do this both on the loom at the same time. So I hope that sketch will help you out. Pause the video if you want to check it and see how you need to mirror the ear. And then come back to this point and let us start looming. So go behind the cap band. Grab the double loop band, first double loop band you come across, the second, and simply loom up everything. Go behind the horizontal bands and loom everything until you reach the end of the row. Not that difficult. And if you did many more projects with me, you will know my style of looming, so you probably understand what I'm doing and know what to do anyways. But if you're new, I will try to explain myself the best as I can. So to people that already are following me for a long period of time, they know. It might even be annoying I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but I have to be clear so other people can also follow me. Remove the ear from the loom. Obviously create a second ear. Where's my other ear? There. Yeah, you do have to mirror them because they also curve in a certain direction a tiny bit. So create a second ear like this and then get back to this point. Put it aside for now. And let us do the top of the head. 2 bands at a time. We're going to use caramel bands also, but first we're going to place the dark brown bands, 2 bands at a time. Place 3 in the center row, 3 sets of 2. And there we go, 2 sets of 2 there. Then we're going to place 2 diagonally and 2 diagonally on the opposite side. Difficult word for me to say. And no, we're going to grab the caramel bands right now and grab a single caramel band or any other color you desire. You can also use white. We're going to create the eyebrows there. But because a German Shepherd, well, I recommend caramel. Yeah, I think that will look the best. So wrap that around 4 times around your hook and slide it onto those diagonally placed bands. So it will be at the bottom and that will result in an eyebrow above the eye. Replace those bands. And of course on the opposite side as well. So wrap this around your hook 4 times. Maybe I should sing my videos now. I won't do that to you guys. I can't sing. I don't have a singing voice. Obviously anybody can sing because you can learn how to sing. But I won't learn how to sing. I'm learning you guys how to loom. That's good enough. Okay, well, this is it for the top. We're going to place the horizontal bands, so 2 bands here, create a triangle. And no, don't. We have to place the ears, not the eyes. We're going to place the ears first. Yeah, we have 2 different ones. There is a longer dark side here on the side on each ear. Get the short side and kind of follow that curve and get that curve to the right. Then stick your hook through the small row here, the smallest row, from the back to the front. Make sure your hook is through correctly, so it's on your hook like this. And slide it onto the middle set here. And replace those bands. And do the same thing with the other ear. Also stick your hook through from the back to the front, get that curve to the right. And also slide it onto there. Make sure those slip knots or those tying bands aren't in between. Get those ears face upwards and get them in between. Place the horizontal band here, which can be a little bit tricky, but it's possible to do so. Pull those ears a tiny bit up. And then we're going to place the cap band. Grab a single brown band and place it here by wrapping it around 4 times. So get a cap band on there. And then we are ready to loom. So go behind that cap band, grab the first two. Oh, my bands are twisted, and then it's hard to grab the right bands. I need to sort them out a tiny bit. Yeah. So go behind that cap band, loom the first 2 bands you come across, get inside again, get the next, get inside and loom the entire center until you reach the end of your loom. And then all there is left to do is looming up the sides. You might want to get that ear out of the way a tiny bit. Simply loom upwards. You don't need to attach anything else. Just use those tying bands to get that ear stuck. And face the other direction. Yeah. There we go. This will be the top of the head. So grab a different color bands and tie off by creating a slip knots. So your work won't fall apart. Get this from your loom. Awesome. Yeah. Remove the tying bands from the ears on the inside of the head. You don't need them anymore. Leave the rest though. Like this. So this will be the top of the of the Gerberian Shepsky. We don't need this just now. And we will shape those eyebrows later after the pencil topper is finished. You have 3 loose ends on the back here and 2 from the ear still. We will attach that to the middle portion. So let us continue. 2 bands at a time. Grab your main body color. Diagonally, all 2 bands still, and diagonally again. Diagonally placed, and again diagonally placed. If you have done pencil toppers with me before, you should know by now, I guess. This is the same in every design of mine. You need a base to work on, and this will make the best place for a hole when creating a pencil topper. So 2 bands still at a time, also in the center 2, but now grab 3 bands, so 3 main body color bands placed here. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And 2 bands on each side again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I really placed 5? Yeah, I guess so. I wrote it down. So grab 2 more bands and create 5 sets on each side with 2 bands. The rest will be double looped, so I will turn my loom to show you guys how to place them. I'm going to start with using your main body color still. A single one double looped in the center. And another one single double looped in the center row. Then grab your white bands, a single one, and also double loop that one. And place that there. Yes. Now grab your black bands. Place a single double looped here. And a single double looped here. And a single double looped diagonally. Do exactly the same thing on the opposite side. You really can see the black so good on the video. But I try to upload my videos with the highest quality possible, so I hope you guys can always see what I'm doing, despite the color I use. Okay. Yeah, we're going to place, I don't even know how to call them. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Grab a black band, wrap that around 3 times around your hook. And do that once more. Then we're going to slide over these 2 bands onto this double loop band. Both need to be on there. And then replace. Do exactly the same thing on the opposite side. So wrap it around 3 times. And place it on the opposite side. Get it on there. And replace like this. Then we are going to place the horizontal bands. Grab a single black and create a triangle, double loop this one. Another one, a single black band double looped. And another one, also double looped, single black. Get a row there. Now grab your main body color, grab 2. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, grab 2 and place them here. And 2 bands more, place them here. Now we're going to create the eyes. And I will have to do both of them. I didn't make eyes before I started this tutorial. So grab your eye color band, wrap that around twice, hold it with your finger, and then grab a black band, wrap that around 4 times, reclaim that eye color band and wrap it around twice again. This will represent the eye. Grab a main body color band, double loop it, and get the eye onto there. I will do this dog a little bit different. I want to create 2 different colored eyes. Why? Just for fun. Place them on the 4th peg on the side to the 5th in the center, like this. And we have to do a second eye. I will do the second eye green. Exactly the same way I did the blue eye. It ain't that difficult, but you just have to know how you need to do this. So it's the same process as you did before. Grab a single main body color again and get it onto there. You also. And then we have to place it on the opposite side. Yeah, I wanted to create 2 different eyes just because it looks funny, I think, and maybe it doesn't, but then I can't do anything about it anymore. And grab a single black band. I used round bands from Rainbow Loom because they have a little bit of gloss on them, a little bit of glitter. I think that looks cool as dog noses. So I wrapped it around 4 times around this pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. It can be a little bit tight, but it will look so cool. And then we are ready to loom. Yes, so go behind that cap band you just placed and grab the first double loop band you come across and loom over. Get inside again and loom over the next. Then loom up the center until you reach the eyes. Don't continue after reaching the eyes, so those 3 bands stop there. And then continue looming up the sides. You can loom up once more. Stop there, don't continue past the eye. Loom up the other side. Take your time. If you want to do this slowly, pause me. Then grab the top of your head, have it upside down so the ears are facing downwards. The eyebrows are facing away from you. Those 3 loose bands are facing towards you. Stick your hook through the center, the set here in the center, in the middle row. If you look closely, I don't know if you guys can see, but there is already a hole there. You need to stick your hook through there, this set. So it will be the first set in the center row. Check if you have 2 loops on both sides. Mine is true correctly. Have it upside down again, and then grab the bottom 2 loops. Pull them upwards, slide over the top of the head, push it down on your loom, loom over, and then loom diagonally on both sides. Just let this be and loom up on the sides twice. And the other side, also loom up twice. And then we are going to attach the ears, but first we're going to remove some part of the snout now. Otherwise we need to stretch it too far. And it will be a waste if the snout will snap, because we need to stretch it. Remove it until the eye part, I guess. That will be enough. We need to, this kind of already flips over, so flip over the head. Stick your hook through from the back to the front on the set of the ears that is still tied off. Have it on your hook like this. Then lift up the bands you just loomed. Only the top 2 loops need to be lifted. And slide over that ear. And then replace. And do the same thing on the opposite side. So stick your hook through that set. Make sure it's through correctly. And lift up those last loomed bands. Only the top 2 loops. And replace. Then we can continue looming diagonally first. And then we will attach those 3 loose ends. Remove the snout a little bit further. Going to start with the set in the center. Stick your hook through and attach it around the set in the center. Grab the bottom 2 and loom over. Well, it doesn't matter. Let it be. This is a little bit tricky. My sets are, they are here, but they are beneath the ears. So you might need to grab the tying band from the other sets on the side. No, not through there. You really need to be through that ear, not inside the ear. You need to grab those. And pull them through underneath the ear. So you have your set on the back here. Normally this doesn't happen, so I'm not sure if you guys, but don't get annoyed by not seeing those sets. They are here, but they are a bit hidden. And you need to pull them through like this. This is the set on the side, so attach it. That's why I like tying bands. You can just pull on them and then you have found your set back. There we go. Attach it around there and all we have to do is loom over the last 2 sets right now. Then you can actually remove all tying bands if you want to. I think I will do that because they confuse me sometimes if there are too many. Oh gosh, did I forget to loom a set here? No, I didn't. I did. What? Oh gosh, I hope no, I didn't, but it just looks a little bit weird. I hope. And otherwise, my project will fall apart. No, cannot be. Well, use 3 tying bands again to tie off the back of the middle portion of the head. Reuse them. Make slip knots. Well, we're going to see if I messed up mine or not. I really hope I didn't. No, I didn't. No, everything went perfectly fine. Well, this looks a little bit weird. We need to shape it. So first stick your hook through those 2 bands we pulled through the head. Then you can see those eyebrows a tiny bit. You need to pull to the side and upwards. Also on the opposite side. You kind of need to make that look a little bit better so they are above the eyes. Then stick your hook through only the top 2 loops of the snout and pull on them a tiny bit to make the snout curve downwards. Not too much, otherwise it also will look weird. But this already looks so much better. Those ears look cool. Yeah. Yeah. So this will be the top of the head and now we will do the bottom part. Let me see. Yes, 2 bands at a time of your main body color. Oh, I had to. I thought I had let one go. 2 bands at a time still. Now we're going to place 2 diagonally. and 2 diagonally again. Then we go down with 2 bands and diagonally again, and diagonally, and then down again in each row with 2 bands. And then I do have to check 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. The rest will be double looped. So wait, you can place the horizontal bands on top of here before I forget them. 2 bands placed here. And then turn your loom. We're going to double loop a single band of your main body color on the sides. Also on the opposite side. And we will do the center first. Go down with a single double looped 2 times of your main body color. And then we are going to switch to white. So grab a single white band, double loop it, and go down twice on the sides. Also on the opposite side. Go down twice with a single double looped. In the center, a single double looped white band. Then place them diagonally. Single white band double looped. And one here, also diagonally single double looped. Grab a single white band and cap off this pack by wrapping it around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! Yeah, that's about it. Then we are going to place the horizontal bands, a white band, single white band, double looped here at the bottom. Another single white band, double looped here, create those triangles, and another one double looped single white band here. And now grab your main body color, but also double loop this single brown band and place it there. There we go. This will be the bottom jaw, but we also need to create a tongue. So grab your pink bands, double loop a single pink band, and then place 2 pink bands and 2 more. Then cap off with a single pink band by wrapping it around 3 times. And loom over. You can leave this on your loom. For now, we will attach it soon enough. And we can continue further with this beautiful dog. So go behind that cap band, grab the first double loop band you come across. And then grab the next and the center. Loom until you reach, grab all those bands. Until you reach this pack. Then grab your tongue, attach it around there. There we go. Loom diagonally from inside, so make sure you go behind this tongue and loom diagonally over to both sides. There we go. Then we can continue looming up the sides. Whew, I thought that band snapped, but it didn't. Yay, I'm lucky today. Loom upwards on the sides until you reach this peg. I am going to remove some part of this bottom jaw already, so I'm sure it won't snap on me while continuing with this dog. So remove it until here. Now grab your dog, search for the bands next to the eye. Make sure you grab the sets on the side, so not on the top, but on the side. So make sure you grab these two loops and the bottom two loops. Have them on your hook like this. And then we go leave the dog on your hook. And then reach inside this pack, grab the bottom two bands, pull them upwards. I will turn my loom so you guys can see, and then slide over the head and loom those bands, of course, so the dog is attached. And then we're going to do exactly the same thing on the opposite side. Search for the set next to the eye, grab the bottom two loops, those two loops and the bottom two loops, so you have that set on your hook. Go inside this pack, grab those two bands, pull them upwards, slide over the head and loom. You can also place these loops around the pack if you want to and then loom, but I like to do it like this because otherwise there is a risk it will flip off again. Continue looming. Loom diagonally. I have 3 bands there, too much, yes. Then loom up once in each row. And then we're going to remove most of the bottom jaw already. My tongue is facing downwards. Make sure you pull up the tongue so it is on top. You can always do that later, but I want to make sure my tongue is in there correctly. Otherwise it will face downwards and that looks very weird. So remove some part of that snout. This is far enough. And then we are going to attach those 3 loose ends to those 3 bags. Stick your hook through the sets correctly. Get that around there. Like this. Then all there is left to do looming those final sets. So loom those in each row. And then you can remove the tying bands if you want to. If they really want to. Yeah, they have to. There we go. And then all there is left to do is simply creating slip knots with the last loomed sets. So pull the bottom 2 loops through the top 2 and pull tight. And do this with every last loomed set. There we go. And then remove your completed pencil topper from the loom. There we go. Yay! Finished! Shape a bit, pull a bit on the tongue. As you can see, my snout is still curving upwards a tiny bit, so I will pull a bit on those bands to make it curve down a little bit more. Yeah, this is better already, so it won't curve up that much. Yeah, then it will look a tiny bit better. And then when it faces upwards, so get those tied off bands inside. I will do this upside down within the hole. That's the most easy way. So grab those bands and pull them through. I always have more bands on my hook. I still do now. I have 3 bands, I guess. Oh no, I have 2. Pull them inside, also in the center. Pull them inwards. And also here, it doesn't matter where you pull them through exactly, as long as you hide those bands. And try not to grab any other bands. And then you can go inside the mouth and try to pull them inwards into the middle section of the dog. You won't see them inside the mouth, hardly see them. Something like this. Then we have hidden the bands. And then we have 2, or at least I have 2. I always make a prototype first. And if adjustment is needed, I will do that when I draw my design. And do that with you guys together. So let me grab a pencil. There I have one. Get that through. Yeah, they both look really awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And at live_hop_1, I hope you enjoyed this video also. Let me know in the comments below if you all enjoyed this tutorial just as much as I did. Both look so cute. Yeah, they're awesome. So thank you so much for watching and creating this cute pencil topper with me. And I hope to see you guys in my next tutorial. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already, and leave a comment or request below this video. I will find it there and read and try to respond as quick as I can. And well, let's create many more cute Rainbow Loom tutorials. So every plus 100 subs is a extra video from me. So thumbs up guys, and I see you in my next video. Be creative.